Good morning. It's Monday, July 15th, 2024. This is your Georgia WeatherNet morning update. After a hot and humid weekend, it's going to be a hot and humid week. Radar checks clear across the state with the exception of a few light showers in northwest Georgia. It started this morning, and we see a little thunderstorm popping up around Anniston, Alabama, northeast Alabama. So that's probably going to move into the state of Georgia as well, around Cedartown, heading up toward Rome. The atmosphere is just right to get these showers going, so any kind of lift whatsoever will get some showers moving, but I think most of us will stay rain-free today, other than isolated thunderstorms moving in later on this afternoon, which we'll talk about. Temperatures are already warm as we get started this morning. The urban heat island effect out in Atlanta already at 81 degrees. We have 81 down in Valdosta. Rest of the state mid to upper 70s. And then checking out the dew point, that gives us an idea of how much moisture is in the atmosphere. Yeah, there's a lot with those upper 60s in North Georgia and upper 70s. Extremely uncomfortable in parts of South Georgia today. And with that, we do have a heat advisory in effect for coastal Georgia. Now, this is kind of deceiving. This is not going to be the only place where it's going to be very hot and very humid today. It's going to be very uncomfortable throughout the rest of the state, but those heat index values getting close to 112 in parts of coastal Georgia today, and that also extends a little bit inland there in the northern part of coastal Georgia, heading up into Effingham County and Bryan County, for example. So take care of yourself throughout the state today, and especially along the coastline. Taking a look at the tropics quickly, nothing going on, no activities expected over the next 48 hours, so let's see if we can keep it that way. As we take a look at our weather model, we back this up a few frames here and start out early this morning. Everything's pretty quiet. Now we'll advance through the late morning hours. Again, could see a couple of showers in northwest Georgia, not really rendering here on the modeling, but just know that that's there. The rest of us, it's just the atmosphere is really going to try to rain as best it can. Just not a whole lot of instability to get some showers going, and no lifting mechanism to move that moisture up into the upper levels of the atmosphere. But that is eventually going to pop at around 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon, and we'll see those thunderstorms start to break out in spite of lacking that lifting mechanism. It's going to happen later on today. So anywhere in the state of Georgia, we'll see these little isolated thunderstorms start to pop up. We move into the late night hours tonight. Again, same deal, just scattered showers and thunderstorms. We start to see the storms cluster up a bit through the overnight hours in parts of southeast Georgia. Then we go quiet. As we get started tomorrow morning, we'll see some fog in spots. Looks like a little more cloud cover tomorrow. That's going to keep our actual air temperature down a little bit, but still a lot of humidity across the state of Georgia. So we'll be talking about those heat index values ranging well into the 100s again tomorrow. That's right. As we head into tomorrow afternoon, we start to see those thunderstorms pop up throughout the state. Looks like a little weak frontal boundary in northwest Georgia could bring a line of thunderstorms stretching through Dalton and Rome as we move through the mid-afternoon hours tomorrow, and that's starting to slide into metro Atlanta by about 6 p.m. Again, the rest of the state just looking at those numerous thunderstorms, and you can see the activity is just quite a bit more activity tomorrow compared to today. So that's why we'll see those thunderstorms better chance throughout the state as we move through your Tuesday. Then early Wednesday morning, same deal. Everything starts to fade out as we head into Thursday, but still good chance of showers and thunderstorms as we head into the rest of the day, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And the humidity, big factor all week long. So take care of yourself, stay hydrated, and stay cool. That's the latest from the Georgia WeatherNet. Now your local forecast from northwest Georgia to southeast Georgia.